Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Follow a Sketch Friday. Now that 30 days of sketches with Christy of Christy's Beautiful Life has finished, I am back with my Follow a Sketch Friday series, which happens every Friday. If you are interested, join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. All of the post-it sketches for November are up. Now this has been a series that I've done off and on for a couple years now. This version is the post-it version because I have a new love of post-it notes and I sketch out my layout ideas sometimes. And this is today's sketch right here. As you can see, it has a humper border, a couple layers, not any decoration at all on this sketch. That doesn't mean I'm not going to decorate it. That's just because sometimes when I sketch something out, I just get the basics of what I want to do out. And sometimes I might do it a little bit more. So anyway, this is today's sketch. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have a good variety of papers here, and I've got my sketch right up there off on the left-hand side, so I can reference it if I so choose. Now, I will say, if you are fresh to Follow a Sketch Friday, this is the post-it edition where I do sketches on little post-its and have decided to use those for the time being. Until I run out of post-its, it will probably last until Follow a Sketch February. I have enough post-its for every Friday until then. But Follow Sketch February is a series that I do every single year. And if you're interested in that, join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. Previous Follow Sketch Februarys are in there, and then the Follow Sketch Fridays are in there as well. Okay, so this is a background that I made on a Sunday night mixed media background. Don't know why, I just flip-flapped my papers like that, but I did. And then I am using that acetate paper over the top of it with these gold and clear triangles. So hopefully there isn't too bad of a glare for you guys. This is a photo of a music box that was in Disneyland. This was actually really cool. You turned the handle and the little Joker danced and there was music. It was really cool. While I was getting these pictures, I had stepped back to take a picture and this little family came up and they just started playing with it. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to take a photo here, people. Did I say anything to them? No, I let them enjoy their moment and I just waited patiently for them to walk away so I could get the photo. So that happened. But it was really cool. Cool enough that I feel like it needs its own page, right? Now, I did use a good amount of adhesive on here. We're going to first glue the things to the acetate, and then we're going to glue the acetate to the background paper. And what that does is ensure that none of my tape or glue is going to be showing from the other side of the acetate paper. And that background, like I said, was something I made on Sunday night mixed media backgrounds. And now I was looking for some sort of washi tape with a scalloped edge to represent the humper border that is drawn on the sketch. The one I wanted to use did not have enough stuff on it. Didn't have a full 12 inches. So that's good in the fact that I've used up almost an entire sheet of that glitter tape. Bad because I wanted to use it on here. So I'm going to grab a different version of the glitter tape. This one is a silver one. And yes, I am mixing my metals. I have the silver and gold together and I am totally cool with that, you guys. I don't mind mixing metals. So this is not exactly a humper border, but it is close enough and it's giving me a look that I really like on here. So after I get that done, I decide that there needs to be some color in between the silver and the gold. Loving mixing them.
don't want them to be right next to each other. You know, sometimes it's cool. This time I felt like there needed to be a little bit of differentiation. And I'm going to go with this pink and white washi because I've got that hot pink color as what is part of the photomat. So I'm going to washi the back of this. I was using Halloween washi because it was almost Halloween when I made this layout. I made this layout a couple days ago. I'm going to cut out this camera from this Chamel cut apart paper. I'm pretty sure this is the Glitter Girl collection. I loved this camera. This camera, I think it was the Glitter Girl. Pretty sure it was. Loved this camera right here. I had it in a couple stickers. There might have even been a chipboard. I don't remember, but loved it. So cut that bad boy apart. I do leave a little bit of a white border around the entire outside of it. And that just kind of gives it that die cut look. And then I'm going to use this as a base for the title, right? So the camera is going to go up here. I'm going to grab some pieces that I think will work. At first, I was thinking about this frame because it is that pinkish and reddish color, and I figured it would go well together. But then I was like, this is a music box. Why don't I use this sheet music paper? I think that that would really be able to work. So I decided to use that. And what this does is it connects both sides of the layout. The one where I did the mixed media bits, and then the one where it's just the photographs. I'm going to use this orange tag. Tried really hard not to have my Maryland accent come out with that, with the way I just pronounced that word. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again, so I don't plan on saying it again. But that's okay. Then I have this little word phrase sticker that I'm going to put on the layout. And I don't know if you noticed, but that tag was a tag, and I stuck the tag hole underneath of the photo, so I didn't have to worry about that. I am going to use that camera. I'm putting it on a chipboard banner bit, and then that way what it will do is give it a little bit of lift, and plus it'll be able to layer over top of this frame really well. I tried that green wood grain paper underneath of it, really didn't like it, but I do like this striped paper, and this is that same striped paper that I use in the layout that I shared yesterday. I actually created this layout before the one yesterday, so the videos are out of order of the actual creation. But now I'm going to put that over top there. I really like this whole layered thing that I have going on here. I was thinking about bringing in some more tags, but ultimately I felt like it kind of took away from the layout, which is weird because this layout is a lot. I've also got these music notes. You have seen these before. They're from Paper House. I did use them on my Alanis Morissette concert photos. I still think I have a couple of photos there. I thought I was done, but I discovered one that had fallen off the desk, and it's something I want to scrapbook, so I'm probably going to have to do that. But those musical notes are now on the layout, and I'm thinking that it is super fun. And now it's time to figure out the title and what that's going to look like. Now, these thickers are large black glitter thickers, and they were going to be a little bit too large for the title. I felt like it would have totally taken over the layout instead of enhancing it. Right? And while I want the title sometimes to really be, hey, this is a title, sometimes I don't have titles at all. And sometimes I decorate with words, so you really can't even tell what the titles actually is. So I'm going to go ahead and use these Pink Fresh Puffy letters. And I think I just spell out music box because this was a big, big music box. And then I have to get the letter I, and the the one I pulled out was not an I, it was the inside of another letter, and it was just a little shorty, so I decided to take one of the other letters and actually cut it down so that the I would be full length. Now I'm just going to go into this really awesome Simple Stories sticker book that I have, and I'm going to use these green letter stickers, these green tile stickers, which have been fabulous, by the way. And then, oh, I do put something before the word music box. Oh, big music box. Stating the obvious, you guys. Stating the obvious. Thank you, Captain Obvious. And then I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe to go ahead and get these puffy stickers to stick down. So they are going over a paper layer and an acetate layer. And I just wanted to make sure that no matter which layer, it was going to stick to it. So that Nuvo is going to give me that stick that I so desire. I'm also going to do these puffy notes as well, just in case. Now, I felt like I might have added some splatters or maybe even some enamel dots or something along those lines. But ultimately, I decided that there was enough color and pattern and texture on this layout that I really did not need to add anything else. So that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Please join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group and post your layout and the album for today's sketch. I would love to see it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.